It's competition time.
It's competition time. It's the time you've all been waiting for. There is a t-shirt of your choice up for grabs. It's too late to enter. The competition shut at 5 p.m. today. Believe it or not, this is just a few memes and a few bits from Clan World I've farmed. But the competition was take a screenshot of the most ludicrous, ridiculous Clan World headline or news story, a nicely trimmed screenshot, PM it to me by 5 o'clock on Friday. That was earlier today. For the chance to win a t-shirt. Now, I'm going to give it a little preface here. Some of these entries were unbelievable. I had to actually fact check, I would say 95% of these, because most of them I couldn't believe they were actually real news stories. And I can actually tell you, out of fact checking all of them, I only found one that was completely untrustworthy. It couldn't be corroborated. And it was like, it wasn't.
What? We got memes coming. There's multiple she sent to.
Is that Auntie?
Yeah.
Yeah, lovely. Lovely. Oh.
Another big Mickey one.
Oh, that
I've seen this picture before.
Yeah. This is a recycle, but that's still good.
We'll get them out in a bit.
Get them out. Okay, so I have fact checked all of these. Every single one of these is a real headline from Clan World. Is everybody ready? Where's the clan sound?
Oh, I've gone on to Archaics.
Oh, right, okay. I just need some clan sound.
You could have dropped the holographic construct.
Right, let's go. Fucking hell, that's well loud. Turn it down.
I turned it up for Archaics.
Right, okay. This is the first. This is the first one. This actually was sent to me. I can't remember who. By the way, if we say that you win tonight, you're going to have to email me to remind me.
This looks like an album cover for the Soviet Union.
This actually was taken from Human Vibration, funnily enough. Oh, AJ sent this to me. Can you recognise these famous faces? If not, you may have long Divok face blindness. What? Long Divok face blindness? What the fuck is that? Where's the fucking clown sound? Long Divok face blindness. You heard it here first. If you cannot recognise the faces of these famous celebrities, you may be suffering from long Divok. A study suggests researchers at Dartmouth University found the persistent prosopagnosia, also known as Pfizer face blindness, could yet be another symptom associated with the condition. Their theory is based upon the case of a woman named Annie, 28, why is she not 33, who contracted COVID Divok in March 2020. Months after clearing the initial infection, she had trouble recognizing her father's face, saying he looked like a stranger. Her case report was only published last week because the link has not been established until now. Many doctors fear cases of the condition are going undiagnosed and not being tied back to the virus. Separate what? Right. Harvard University released a simple test that you can do yourself to help detect facial blindness using A-list celebrities.
I'm just reading about the perfect one.
The little, you see, I put a little delay on there.
Yeah.
It comes in a bit later.
Michael.
Who was it? Someone said they couldn't recognize any of these people. I was like, you've got long divots. Obviously, we've got Obama, Rock, Whitney. No, not Whitney.
Oprah.
Opera.
Yeah, Oprah.
Who's the person on the right?
I'm not sure.
I don't know who the person on the top right is either.
Yeah, no, the top right is an actor, isn't he? They're all actors.
They're all actors.
They're all actors, yeah.
There's Madonna, but I don't know who the two people on the right are. It looks like
You got The Rock.
It's like a Chinese Joe Biden.
Clownworld, mate.
Yeah, Clownworld. Anyway, Clownworld Fate. This is the first entry. Next, right, two good strong entries here. So this is from February 27th, just within the window. Warning to women who have children in their early 20s. You may be at more at risk of heart attack or stroke, studies claim. What? Wait a minute. Isn't that the time when you're supposed to have children?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a strong entry there. A nice bit of Clownworld. Next from The Guardian, experience. My dog underwent gender reassignment surgery. Molly seemed like a perfectly normal female pup at first. It was only when she started taking walks outside that we noticed unusual behaviour. What happened in those walks outside that was unusual? What is different between a dog and a bitch when they go walking outside? What's going on? Okay, so we're just getting warmed up. Next, okay, these were sent in by two different people, so it's the same story, but there's a bit of a progression. And this is actually linked back to the banks, funnily enough. This guy is the head of Credit Suisse. No, sorry, Credit Suisse has he's the diversity champion at Credit Suisse, right? Pippa Bunce. With her shiny blonde hair, nails polished pink, and personality radiating pure vivaciousness, Pippa Bunce breaks like a ray of sunlight through the clouds that's been hanging over the Swiss bank. By the way, this is one of the banks that went down this week.
In Swabian Valley.
Yeah. It was the Swiss bank that was linked to Swabian Valley. So some days he's Philip, the banker, other days Pippa. But now female city workers are saying you can never be our woman of the year. Oh, what? So
Been rejected.
they got nominated to be woman banker of the year.
Right.
Definitely.
I'm just reading now. He likes to be called Pips.
Pips. He's got pipped to the post to be woman of the year by an actual woman. What a surprise. Who could have thought it? Proper clown world. So imagine though, wait a minute, go back. Imagine how male dominated banking is. So if you're a woman banker and the prize for woman banker of the year
goes to a dude.
What an insult. That's proper clown world. Okay.
So straight from the Jerusalem Post,
Here's a good
of course. So sleep in less than 6 hours will decrease Britney Spears to effectiveness, study says.
Wow. I did double check on this. This is real too. I've never heard that claim before. What time is it on the clock there? It's 13 minutes past 3. No, joking. Okay. Oh no, we skip one. No. Okay. The Daily Star. This is the top clown world headline here.
I mean, Barney's looking better. I've seen it look better.
Madonna hailed as hottest woman ever as she crawls across the floor in a corset and fishnet tights.
Please revert back to the slides earlier in the show.
But well, how old is Madonna now?
Well,
we had this conversation the other week, and no one could.
She's got to be in her 60s or 70s.
She's like 80. No, I think she's like 68 or 69.
Yeah, I mean, she's probably got a decent supply of adrenochrome.
Okay,
so Ukraine conflict shows global climate warming change mainly affects women, says Clinton.
Mate, like that deserves all three, right? Because
that was all three.
I had to like double check this.
She's looking very masculine now.
Oh, definitely. That's why it only affects women. But when I saw this picture, I was like, what? I had to unpack it for a minute.
They're schwabbing together the Ukrainian conflict and the global climate warming change.
But how? So Hillary Clinton, Ukraine conflict shows climate change primarily affects women. Clinton joined MSNBC's Mika Brzezinski. Oh, Zabrinsky's daughter. Nice. Kissinger with Michael Kissinger, with Ukrainian Ola Zelenska. Is it she related to Zelensky?
Must be.
But wait a minute, Billie Jean. Is this Michael Jackson? Michael. Former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton said Wednesday that women and children are the primary victims of conflict and climate change, and the war in Ukraine shows us that. But what has Ukraine got to do with climate change?
Well, they're just schwabbing it all together, aren't they?
Yeah, but even in clan world, you've got some sort of like loose connection.
Do you reckon it's got something to do with like what they supply the most of the northern world with, like grain or whatever it is they do, enriched uranium?
Yeah, but is it climate change's fault? It can't be Putin's fault and climate change. It's got to be what.
Well, maybe it's Putin's fault for climate change.
Hang on.
Putin,
They're already blaming Putin on something else now, so maybe this is.
Oh no! Did you not see today the global arrest warrant for Putin?
Yeah, that's all I said to you.
Shout out to Putin.
Yeah, you did. And apparently, isn't it for child trafficking?
Well, it's actually for taking kids basically out of Ukraine and putting them to Russia without their families. That's what they reckon.
It's probably kids that he was rescuing from fucking
from Clown World.
Yeah, he's rescuing them. Yeah, Ukraine is like the capital of Clown World right now.
I like his response. I don't recognise the ICC. Who are these people?
So we've got David Attenborough here. Producers feared David Attenborough would catch bird flu and die during filming.
Wow.
And over on the right,
Komodo dragons.
over on the right here, Ugly Duchess painting, maybe a man. New research finds.
That painting. Do you know that painting?
No, mate. No, I'm not familiar.
I studied art at A level and that. That's quite a famous painting. I've seen it. I've seen it in London.
It's like the BFG.
Yeah, I mean, I remember buying a postcard of it because I just thought it was so weird. But it just seemed weird to me. I don't know why I put it there. It just jumped out at me. It was like, wow, they've just realised this might be a man after all these years. Really.
So not all ovarian cancer victims are women, says London government-funded Vagina Museum.
Oh yeah, this was brilliant. That one, the Vagina Museum.
So even in the Vagina Museum, there's some idiot in there saying that like men have vaginas too. You can't. Is no space safe. Like even in the Museum of Vaginas, you still have some like total.
Yeah, because if they weren't inclusive, it's racist, isn't it?
The only way they can justify this in my head, right, is like a man's got to put up with, someone like, for example, the relationship thing. But that's it.
What do you mean?
Well, for example, if you've got say, for example, your missus has got ovarian cancer. Then you've got to deal with the backlash of that as well, like looking after her and things like that. That's the only way I can think that they can ever justify that statement. Because men don't have vaginas, let's face it.
I've got a feeling that that's not what they're saying, though.
Obviously not, but
that's a perfectly valid explanation when you're not in clown world. Like, well, everyone's a victim of cancer. Like, if someone gets cancer, everyone that knows them is a victim of it. But nah, not all ovarian cancer victims are women.
We've got some artwork here from Al Gore. Welcome to Clown.
Oh yeah, this is your work, isn't it? I mean, you collaborated with Al Gore on this one. Welcome to Clown World. Have a nice day. So, this is quite harrowing, but this is apparently one of Matt Dazalam's messages when he was talking about releasing the new Scariant, saying we'll frighten the pants off everyone. And yeah, it's all well and good, but the harsh reality was that the result of everyone having their pants frightened off is NPCs doing stuff like this to kids who may have been permanently, psychologically damaged by Clown World. So we do need to remember that. I'm not saying we're not going to carry on laughing at Clown World, because we are, but we just have a little moment of solemnness for the actual physical effects of Clown World on like a whole generation. Oh yeah, we have
multiple generations.
Yeah, but we should never ever apologise about laughing about it, because this has helped us to survive the psychological clown slaughter that's been foisted on everyone. So we should never feel bad for laughing at Clown World, but we do need to remember the actual effects on those less fortunate than us.
So we've got some more Al Gore artwork here.
What were you go back. What were you typing in to get this? You were mixing in They Live with Clown World, weren't you?
Yeah. And then because obviously I can delete them without you seeing, but I was also mixing pictures of Ulans.
What?
Into Schwab in Lards.
I wanted to get the big hair, and he wouldn't give me big hair. He was giving me like this like weird haircut. So I was like, oh, fuck this man, I know he's got big hair.
Right, so we saw that on the 13th of the 3rd, which was Monday,
Yes.
the economy, the world economy took a big
Imploded.
and Silicon Valley Bank went down. Look at the address.
Yeah, man.
3003.
Yeah.
On the 3rd of the 3rd.
Who would have thought? Do you reckon it was planned?
Oh, surely not. They're up to something with that Silicon Valley Bank thing. Because you got to think, most people who invested in that were tech people, and tech's massive. So I'm struggling to believe that they went under. You know, and the guy who was the main man of the Silicon Valley banks has sort of said, we're not big enough to get a government bailout. You actually look at that turnover, it's huge.
Yeah, right. When did Silicon Valley stop making money? Do you know what I was thinking, right?
Schwabian Valley can probably make itself some more money.
This year, everyone was like waiting around for something to happen on the 3rd of the 3rd, apart from us doing Rajagenda 2033. Then people were waiting for the 22nd of March because it's 322.
Yeah.
Right? But it looks like the event actually happened on the 13th of March because there was a 3-3 there.
Yes.
I would say that this was the move. Because if this pans out the way I think it's going to, and I don't want to jinx anything, because, well, actually, I can't really jinx it. It's going to happen anyway.
Shackle, isn't it?
Well, when the Bank of America goes down, the Silicon Valley Bank goes down, and a Swiss bank goes down, and I've seen today that when I was trying to move some bits, that there's more restrictions in place. They're saying even NatWest is restricting people's crypto purchases to 5K now. Because they're obviously wise. If people have got money in the bank and they see this happening, they're just going to put it all into crypto instantly.
Yeah.
So they're stopping that now. So everyone needs to be really wise about that, and they need to be sort of checking how they make their movements every day if they've got something to save from what's going to happen. If you're fortunate enough to be in that position.
The collapse.
Yeah, because nothing's going to be safe in none of these old world banks. It's not going to be safe. Definitely not. Okay, more Clown World. This is still the competition, by the way. These are all entries.
So the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation just announced a 4.7 million grant for a company that sells face masks for cows.
No, I thought that's total bullshit. No way can that be real. But then I remembered, of course, comrade, this is Clown World.
Yes.
So then,
anything is possible.
So if you get rid of the chat there, Andy PG,
Get rid of the
you'll see that climate change. Bill Gates backs Australian startup company targeting cow burps. This is back in January 24th. And then if you look to the left, Prince Charles. So now,
Lord Sausage Fingers is getting
King
involved.
Sausage Fingers.
King Sausage.
The 33rd backs face masks for cows to help save the planet.
Right.
And this is what from no, it's not methane, is it? What are they breathing out then?
Well, I thought they farted out the methane.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. So what the burps? What's the burp?
Well, it must be carbon dioxide.
CO2, yeah. So they're putting satanic masks on cows now.
Well, yeah, the Soviet Union comes to cattle.
I'm surprised they put carbon tax onto the farmers.
Carbon tax the cows. Well, they probably are. There's probably a way of recording it. Okay, so we've got some
33 hours inside an NHS National Holocaust Service.
Why 33 hours? Why not 24? Why 33? We know why. So that was a good one someone sent me. Judo instructor who held police officer to the ground and attacked another trying to pepper spray him as they tried to arrest him for holding free outdoor children's classes during Divot lockdown avoids jail. Yes.
He beat the COVID Union.
Yeah, he beat them head first. Like, literally,
Judo never hurt no one apart from them.
Literally nutted them heavy. And then we've got something from the 15th of March here. These suits were made for moonwalking. What? NASA unveils new Artemis 3 gear that will be worn by the first women to land on the lunar surface in 2025. So that's
the second Artemis article, but it's a completely different thing. But both are females.
What was the other one?
So there's a new footballer, a robot footballer. They're saying it's better than Messi, and Artemis stands for I think I sent you the article, mate. It stands for a real A robot that is something messy in soccer. A robot that exceeds messy in soccer. That's what Artemis stands for, right? And this robot is next level. It's got like
I did see what you sent to me. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's an amazing piece of equipment. However, it's a bizarre concept, and they reckon by 2030 or 2050 they're going to have robots versus human football. So the bread and
circuses is going digital.
Indeed, they've got to keep up, haven't they?
So,
a bit of Lord Schwab.
This is, you remember I said that there was one that was sent in to me which didn't pass my fact checker test.
Yeah,
it was this one.
Right. Okay.
I couldn't find anything apart from something like News Punch reporting on this. There was nothing from Clan World Media, nothing from the WEF. I know that bestiality got legalized in, I think it was it Italy or Spain? It's one of those countries. It recently got legalized, but I couldn't see anything about the WEF. So whoever sent this in, unlucky, sorry, disqualified.
So we won't even read it.
Yeah. I just checked this live on the set from World War 33. Someone pointed out, like, look at the level of the cameras around him. Look at these cameras here and here.
That's like Wachowski brothers, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like literally a Matrix room. Yeah. They could beam him anywhere. Look at his T-shirt as well. It's fucking Star Wars Dark Side.
I think, do you know what, Matt? This is the outfit he wore when... I wonder if that's a green screen exposure, because like in one of his videos where he's in the war, he's with his fellow men in the war. He's wearing that outfit.
So do you reckon they just AI'd him in?
It wouldn't fucking surprise me.
What, you saying they AI'd his Star Wars T-shirt on as well? Because he just has like the standard issue, like Primark olive green combat hoodie. Yeah.
Hey, Primark's gone Wu-Tang, mate.
What do you mean Primark's gone Wu-Tang?
Primark has got Wu-Tang clobber in it at the moment.
Fuck off.
I'm not even fucking
What,
kidding
proper licensed Wu-Tang stuff?
I believe so. And NBA shit.
Wow. I have to go down Primark and get some Wu-wear. So yeah, World War 33 rages on live from the most sophisticated green screen studio ever. Okay, look at this peasant.
I had my Tesco's club card.
Yeah, this guy is the top peasant in Clan World this week.
Did I send you this one as well?
Many people sent this one to me.
It's unreal. He goes, it works.
So he oh my God, look at the way he spelt no regrets on his arm. Look.
Oh, this is really old. No, mate, I've seen this years ago.
I'm being funny. He didn't spell it wrong. The fucking tattoo artist did.
Yeah, that's a good point. So, well, apparently it is old. He had his club card QR code tattooed on his arm, but he's now also considering getting his Nectar card permanently inked on him too. Although he only collected £18 worth of points. Is this old then? Have you seen this before?
No, I've seen the bottom image.
Oh, right,
it's quite new. It's quite new, the story, but I reckon he had done it a while ago. He's made 18 quid, for fuck's sake.
He could have at least fixed the hole in his T-shirt instead of getting that.
He's a scaffolder.
He's a peasant, mate.
Oh, he's a peasant, yeah, right. Okay. So we've got some really strong entries here. Padma Lakshmi. Nobody wants to talk about their vagina, but I was so angry. What? Rishi Sunak, sorry. His indoor home swimming pool uses so much power that the whole Yorkshire Village power grid needed to be upgraded.
Of course, peasants, come on.
It costed the PM tens of thousands of pounds as the public battle crippling energy bills. Wow. Slumdog Millionaire. Imagine how fat his pool is.
Oh, yeah.
I bet he's got like an Olympic-sized swimming pool.
Of course he has.
No, I reckon it'd be nice and cosy for all of his mates to sit in there with him.
Oh, yeah. But well, you probably got like one of those like Hugh Hefner lairs as well.
Oh, this is the robo thing.
Oh, these are Omer's entries.
I'm reading this middle one. Archaeologists believe they've discovered the tomb of Santa Claus.
Oh, that's well good.
Quality, this one is.
Let me full screen that shit.
This is in Turkey, right? So he's been believed to be found years ago somewhere else, I can't think. And there was an argument, and then now they've dug up this tomb. And I reckon probably ever since those earthquakes were happened in Turkey. But they've been doing some work there, and they discovered this tomb. It's in unique, pristine condition. And it's definitely Santa Claus's grave. But now Santa Claus should be regarded as a ghost because they found his grave.
Right.
Obviously.
But Santa Claus isn't Saint Nicholas, though, is it?
This is what they're trying to claim. This is Clown World, don't forget.
So dumb.
So we've got the solution to long distance relationship.
Yeah, so I talked about there's a lot of robo tech.
Oh my God.
Right, so virtual kissing machine.
The robot footballer, and now you've got a robo kiss. And then you've got robo skin on the right hand side there.
So, right, let's break this down. The remote kissing device has been created by a group of university students in China for people in long distance relationships. Wow. The 3D silicone gadget has mouth-shaped module and is triggered through a kiss, which is then transferred to the mouth on the other side. It mimics the movements, temperature, and pressure of the kiss using sensors and links to phones via Bluetooth and an app.
This will be huge in those cams.
Oh my God, I can see how people can abuse this already.
Exactly,
Fucking hell. Image, the device mimics the movement, temperature, and pressure of the kiss using sensors. The device was created by a group of university students.
I guarantee there'll be there'll be a blowy version of that soon enough.
Mate, of course, there is already one.
Yeah, no doubt.
Someone has already broken it.
So we've got scientists develop electronic skin that allows robots to feel.
One. So in that robot footballer, he's got like special muscles which make him. So instead of being rigid, they are flexible, like ours, and like an animal's. They're based upon an animal one, and the skin is now based upon human skin. So that's very close to having the proper organic meat suit for a robot. So not only are they doing the transhuman, they're doing the trans robot.
So it's not so you can touch the robot and it feels like a human. It's so the robot can feel you.
So it knows how to feel, yeah.
Wow.
And then,
So it learns
amongst other things as well. But yeah, that's
because if you think about it, in traditional science fiction movies and the views of the future, when they talked about the androids and they showed the androids and in those movies, and there are loads of them, I won't talk about one in particular, they always are like, well, the humans, we made the androids and they were too like humans, so then we made them less like humans because people didn't like it. So the thought was they would always have like skin, so that to us it would feel like skin. But now when it's actually happening, it's the other way around.
it's fucking crazy.
They're creating the skin so that the robot can feel you.
Yeah, so the robot
touching the robot.
Yeah,
so it's actually for the robot.
They use the term so the robot can feel, and I think about the emotional side behind that as well. So once they start to learn how to feel, and then the AI kicks in with it.
Yeah, so it's not like look, feel this robot. It feels well lifelike. It's like, here, feel this meat suit. We've made some skin so you can touch it. feel this squidgy meat suit. We've made you a silicone membrane so you can interact with the meat suit.
Wow.
A little picture of a girl with the robot man just to make it cute and shit. That's crazy.
Someone just said in the comments, $6 million mangina. Who's that? User unknown. Welcome to Rise Above.
So rare cancer causes US man to suddenly develop an Irish sounding accent.
Right. And a little while ago, it's actually in this article, there's a woman who suddenly started talking like Mary Poppins. Do you know what? Well, that's a perfect one, because do you know why he started talking? Because he had prostate cancer. So you can imagine why he suddenly started talking Irish. He had fingers up his ass.
Oh my God. Wait a minute. MRI of lesions of this patient's brain consistent with an intracranial metastatic disease, a rare form of prostate cancer, caused a man in his 50s to suddenly speak with an accent that sounded remarkably like an Irish brogue. Is that the word? Brogue?
Don't know, mate.
Brogue.
Yeah.
It's clown world.
Wow, it's very good.
Right, that's enough of that. So women in Berlin allowed to go topless in swimming pools, says state government.
Yeah, this is an interesting article, because in any pool now, like, for example,
oh shit, we haven't got the screen up.
the thing is like I don't see it in the great scheme of things, right? Women get in it's natural, isn't it? However, that's not the world that these children grow up in. So then there's two sides of the argument.
Because usually in European countries, it's like, I don't know, some European countries, it's like actually illegal for women to go topless. And then some countries it's allowed. It's kind of weird. Now they're saying they could do it in like a public swimming pool indoors.
Yeah. And I think that Germany is like the land of the early porn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's an interesting move. I don't really know why they've decided to whack it in the news as well, because it's in quite a lot of different places. This news was. It's obviously big news in Germany.
It's in reaction to the complaint of the ombudsman involvement in the case.
Yeah, that's right. No, yeah, because obviously men can have their tops off, but why can't women? That's the basis of it.
So it's like, I doubt any women have like lobbied to, I want to go topless in the local swimming baths. It's probably just like some stupid SJW, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure.
It's got to be the same for everyone.
Put this alongside the children being exposed to the trans dancers and all that,
Oh, great, yeah.
And you got them. I don't know. I think they're sex, like they're bringing
that is
the Schwab show.
Yeah, that is the Schwab show. Yeah, well, it leaves exactly 25 minutes for Godvad.
Yeah, of course.
Perfectly timed.
So, we need to decide what was the craziest headline. So let's have a little flick back through. because someone's got to win a T-shirt here, and whoever wins, they've got to remind me because I won't remember all of these. Who sent me all of these?
Ask the chat room, see what they're thinking.
Yeah, anyone in the chat room, put a double hashtag if you think if one of those headlines really stood out, and we'll just go through them again.
There was a fair few there.
There was quite a few. Where did we start? We started like
A bit further on.
Here. Okay. So that was more of an interesting story, right? So my dog underwent gender reassignment surgery. Women in their early 20s are at more risk of a heart attack or stroke if they have a kid. Sleeping less than 6 hours will decrease the Britney effectiveness. Madonna is the hottest woman ever as she crawls across the floor in corset. Oh, this is a strong.
This
contender.
is a strong candidate. Yeah,
I think the dog one's pretty strong.
Okay, all right, okay. Let's put the first one on the table as one of our contenders. Is Ukraine conflict shows climate change mainly affects women, says Clinton. I'm going to put that on the table. What's the dog one?
The one at the start with dog gender reassignment.
Dog and gender reassignment. Okay, we'll pick one more for the short list. And what else is really crazy here?
There's another one. Keep going. Next one.
Other way, Lance.
What up?
No.
This way.
Yeah.
David Attenborough was going to die from bird flu.
This one here. No, there's another one.
Not only women can get ovarian cancer.
That's pretty ludicrous, to be fair, isn't it?
That is quite ludicrous. I mean, the whole 303 Silicon Valley story. But what's everyone saying?
The cow burps, I reckon that's up there as well. Fucking
yeah, the masks for cows.
I would say it's got to be between masks for cows and Ukraine climate change.
I'm voting Hillary.
Okay, right. Those are the two choices. It's either Bill Gates, masks for cows, or Hillary Clinton, Ukraine.
Tell you what, right? Get a picture of old fucking Biden up. He looks a lot like Hillary Clinton in that picture.
Who?
Biden. Look at the face. It's looking a lot like Biden. There.
You're right. It does look a lot like Biden.
And a little bit like what's his face.
So Hillary or Gates? Hillary or Gates, please. In the comment section, let me see. Who have we got? Cow masks, Hillary, Clinton.
Another one. Andrew Bill says Hillary.
Yeah, I think this is complete clown world news, that isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
Just because it's nonsense, mate.
Okay, we've got two. That's 2 votes for Gates. Oh no, Hillary's won it.
Yeah, Hillary is.
Okay, it's official. The winner of the stupidest, most ridiculous clown world headline this week, and I think it should be a weekly competition. We'll keep this going every week. Ukraine conflict shows climate change mainly affects women, says Hillary Clinton. It's a real news headline, and whoever sent this to me, I will go through my inbox to try and find out. But you've won a free T-shirt of your choice from the website.
Yeah, email the show.
Email me, but whoever sent this was in my Facebook inbox anyway. So you can, if you've seen the show, send me a message. I will go back. Yeah, everyone's voting Hillary. We only had 2 votes for Bill Gates. Do it.
Yeah. You're too generous. Comprehend. Yeah. Check. Yo. I talk a lot about problems, never give solutions. It's probably cause I ain't got 'em, and that shit's a nuisance. Body's always feeling rotten like this kid's a mutant. My views are seen as shocking, but to me they're proven. Before we carry on, I think some things need addressing. There's no magic wand, so change will be our cheapest weapon. We formed a tragic bond between our leaders and progressing. It's like the saddest song's repeating and it feels depressing. But peep this lesson, if every sheep were henchmen, that's like 6 billion people reaping apprehension. That's some mad aggression, which leads to sad expressions. The quicker we find peace, the quicker we'll have blessings. I know I've got too much humility, it limits me. Everybody looks the same, they're mirrored like it's symmetry. Everybody wants the fame to feel they're in a different league. Cause we've lost all our aims, so spiritually we're living bleak. Politics is business, and they're not honest, they just want it for the riches and the profits, so come off it with your pitches. Playing with lives, you're acting like some big kids. Yeah, politics is business, and they're not honest, they just want it for the riches. And the profits, so come off it with your pitches. Playing with lives, you're acting like some big kids.
Heavy.
I've been watching what the news says, and trust I ain't amused they push to make the true fate like Bush was in his youth days. Their power's too great, cause when he found them new weight, there's always pain coming from their mouths like a toothache. Now Donald Trump's a farce, he was a waste of space. This guy's got 10 cars and clearly needs his brain replaced, cause the guy would buy a yard before he helped his mates. And this cunt was the man in charge of the United States. He said he started his life broke with $1 million. Inside he knows that he's a joke and he's willing to rob us. His hands around your throat when you were killed by them coppers. His propaganda's what provokes all the militant bombers. Donald says that global warming is a myth, when in reality he really should be warning all the kids that what we're doing is destroying where we live, and we're human, so we can't survive if poison there exists. Politics
shit.
is business, and they're not honest, they just want it for the riches and the profits, so come off it with your pitches. Playing with lives, you're acting like some big kids. Yeah. Politics is business, and they're not honest, they just want it for the riches and the profits, so come off it with your pitches. Playing with lives, you're acting like some big kids. Yeah, you're gonna have to accept change like a homeless man, when we awaken in our brains like I know we can. We live in a forsaken age where the Holy Land is only written on a page, cause we're slowly damned. We spend our lives in the confines of the law, where slavery was legal and the plant that holds a cure can still be seen as evil when a bank with gold is pure. Which shows this world's unequal, they don't want our souls to soar. The stock market is fixed to benefit the rich, and there are armoured pigs ready to split your wig. But it gets darker than this, cause while you hit your spliff, there are starving kids who wish they'd never lived. To me the time to rise is more than overdue, cause people have to flee their country just to eat some food. Though Rishi Sunak's feeling comfy, we all need the truth, because without it we're all dummies who believe the news. Politics is business, and they're not honest, they just want it for the riches and the profits, so come off it with your pitches. Playing with lives, you're acting like some big kids. Yeah, politics is business, and they're not honest, they just want it for the riches and the profits, so come off it with your pitches. Playing with lives, you're acting like some big kids. Yeah, politics is business, they just want it for the riches, so come off it with your pitches. Playing with lives, you're acting like some big kids. Yeah.
Holy shit, Comprehends in the house. Someone give me some flames in the
Come on.
live chat.
Come
Coming
on,
with
come
the
on.
old school hip hop boom bap Comprehend. Holy shit.
Let's go, let's go.
Damn, son.
Oh, this is my new single, Clouds, people. Music video out tomorrow, 3 p.m. on my YouTube. Comprehend, you know what it is. It's been a long day and a hell of a week, filled up with stress and I'm only resting when I get in the sheets. It's safe to say I'm always loud like I got elephant feet. Still giving my best, I'm doing investing, trying to stretch all my P's. In the hands of a fool, money is wasted, or it's a tool if you're creative. You think it too small, you need to be thinking the size of a spaceship. It's not your fault though, cause they're playing with your brain, kids. They don't teach us how to be rich, cause they'd rather tax our wages. They say that they ain't racist, but their Facebook status says it. So I say please move out the way with all your blatant hatred. I see them choosing to cover up and replace shit, but it's funny when the shoe's on the other foot, they can't take it. I'm watching videos to deal with insecurities, about to link a girl I barely know just cause she flirts with me. It really hurts, but see, I feel that she deserves a piece. That's when she turned to me and said, I'm always in the clouds in the sky. When I'm feeling down, I get high, trying to make my pounds multiply. But I guess that's life, that's life. When I look around, I'm behind, sunken in the ground in my mind. I know there's still some mountains to climb, but I guess that's life, that's life. Check. Throwing it back to 2015 when I started committing to dreams. No one would listen to me. I had to act like a lost kid and scream. Still in the background, I plotted a scheme. Watching the scene, topping up knowledge I probably need. Hoping the scholars will clock me and see like I'm finishing college but got a degree. Now I'm feeling like I'm standing on the precipice. I can't really answer all these messages. I'm blessed to be surrounded by my people who don't care about no deficit, cause they know that this whole set is rigged, it's devilish. Life as an adult is too much to watch, and I'm losing my rag like I'm binning my cloth. Always thinking you're bad, but we know that you're lost. And I got my own pad to go home to and wash, so I got everything I need and more, except I don't get on with my own mind. It's like we're cheesing chalk. I've lost the plot like I've forgotten what the chapter is. I've been living in this fog like a smoke bomb to an activist. One day I'll probably have a kid, and that's the maddest shit. But first you'll catch me traveling the Atlas, cause it's in the clouds in the sky. When I'm feeling down, I get high, trying to make my pounds multiply. But I guess that's life, that's life. When I look around, I'm behind, sunken in the ground in my mind. I know there's still some mountains to climb, but I guess that's life, that's life. I'm always in the clouds in the sky. When I'm feeling down, I get high. Trying to make my pounds multiply. But I guess that's life. That's life. When I look around, I'm behind. Sunken in the ground in my mind. I know there's still some mountains to climb. People, that's life. That's life. Love you lot, man. Big up everyone locking in and showing love. Come on. Shout out Rise Above.
That was such
Holy
a sick
shit.
tune, mate.
Thank you,
How
guys.
sick. Who was the singer on that?
She's called It's Evie Megan from Leicester, innit? Make sure you go check her out. She's an up-and-coming singer. She was more than happy to jump on the tune. She showed it.
Comprehend just set new levels. Holy shit. Rise
Check.
above.
Oi, Ryan, Veg, I'm coming for your head tops, boys. Yo. You lot know this one. Colonialism. Go check it everywhere. Yo. Shout out, Ro. If you're new to this world, I feel bad for you. Rest of us thought it was mad when we catch the flu. Watch what the cameras do, they use the news for programming you. Yet you're angry at me, you can't stand my views. Cause they make you choose a side, it's the wet dream. You won't see them do it like the suicide of Epstein. You need to fight like Amber when Johnny Depp leaves. If you go against that, then they're dead meat. If women attacking their men, then it's fine. But if men started slapping their women, it's crime. There's always been tears, ain't talking about crying. They're keeping our fears at the front, now we hide. This pandemic is used for control, abusing our souls till we choose to revolt. Me, I'm refusing to do what I'm told. I guess that's nothing new, I refute what I'm. Come along with me, and we can all be free. I need you all to see the lies they try and teach. We cry inside, we're weak. Inside our minds they reach. We hide behind our screens. We hide behind our screens. Come along with me, and we can all be free. I need you all to see the lies they try and teach. Inside we're weak. Inside our minds they reach. We hide behind our screens. We hide behind our screens. And I ain't following the rules like I'm Rosa Parks, yeah. I'm here to expose the farce. I'm an angry little man, Bonaparte. The vibrations we've taken are filled up with nothing but violence and hating. I'm tired as fuck, there's fires and floods. We try rise above, so it's drugs that we're taking. America's still making their plans to take all the banks, and they won't hesitate with the tanks. They're making a stand. The final one to take is a van, to stake is their land. You just want your face on the gram, you're chasing the fans. Yeah, that's the kind of phase that we're living through. Posting every day what we did and we didn't do. If you focus on the lies that they're giving you, you will realize they're disguising this killer flu. Come along with me, and we can all be free. I need you all to see the lies they try and teach. We cry inside, we're weak. Inside our minds they reach. We hide behind our screens. We hide behind our screens. It's all for control, it's all for the power. Torture your mind and force you to cower. It's all for control, it's all for the power. Torture your souls and force you to cower. It's all for control, it's all for the power. Torture your souls, force you to power. It's all for control, it's all for the power. Yo, we hide behind our screens. Feels like we're slaves in a mad dream. And I ain't taking your vaccine. I ain't letting them invade me with bad genes, so they're gonna make me feel I'm crazy and have been. I'll keep saying it for years though, let's revolt. And I think it's very clear that the tests are false. These people surprised that with freedom of speech I can say what I like, if it's nice or it's mean. Oh wow, now the truth can't be handled. If you got the wrong view, you'll be cancelled. Soon you're gonna need a pass for your freedom. I'm saying fuck the government, you're trapped if you need them. Still I want us all safe and sound, and I'm praying it don't take us down. While they rape the pound, I watch the media, it makes you frown. They're delivering the news like a paper round. So for control, so for the power, torture your souls and force you to cower. So for control, so for the power, torture your souls and force you to cower. So for control, so for the power, torture your souls and force you to cower. So for control, so for the power, torture your souls and force you to cower. Oh yeah, you ready, bro? Are you fucking ready for this?
Holy shit.
Are you ready for the back to back, bro? Because I don't think you're ready, bro. I'm taking your general hostage. I'm gonna take him by force.
Okay. Yo, this is World War 33. Yo, my name is Double LMC. And your silent weapons, they can't hurt me. Yo, this is World War 33. And I'm a general, it's Double LMC. Salute and march with me. Wow, I'm a general, it's Double LMC. Salute and march with me, cause this is World War 33.
Yeah.
This is World War 33. They crawl on hands and dirty knees, climbing dirty trees with more than 32 degrees. Yo, it's Double L, you've heard of me. The flow's poisonous liquid mercury. Hear my voice when I curse the beat, I let it moisten up and then it's surgery. Guilty of charge, I'm a repeat offender. I'm revealing elitist agenda. Still at large, yo, delete the data, success or defeat, or retreat or surrender.
Now I'm telling them hush, we're levels above and it's evident cause Double L sent to come shell up the up, so I spray something fresh like I'm smelling a dove. Yeah, sometimes I just feel like I need the peas. I wanna beach with trees, I wanna feed some peeps, I wanna help some people relieve their grief. I really wanna go sail all the season. When my rhymes were something they could stand to see, I felt lost like living in a fantasy. Now I leave them all stumped like an amputee, and I'm telling your girl, come dance with me. But that's me though, always shooting my shot like a free throw. I was 5'3" when I first got hero. Wi-Fi wax so slow that the beat froze.
Blood drips congealed on the dirt, forms red mud. Are you feeling the hurt when the carnage occurs? We let the demon speak and then hang on his words, mesmerized by the evil inside, hypnotizing all people alive, energizing the feeble demise. Cause life in the dungeon's extremely deprived, but it's dark in this dungeon. Around every corner the evil's abundant, hope is redundant. Treacherous beings spread the dysfunction, they feed on your soul. For their lunch and get bleeding, we go to prepare for consumption. Raw, it's the ravenous huntsman, right arm hold your carcass triumphant.
Why's he never wearing a hat but he's capping, gassing, claiming he's getting this cash in? See, you know I snap back, I'm the captain, mad thing, I'm smoothing the white like a napkin. See, when you step to the mic, they're all laughing. Me, when I step to the mic, I'm relaxing. Real speech and your rhymes ain't no acting. All of these people inside are reacting. I got smoke and flames, I spent too many years in my broken ways. I drink too many beers to be overpaid. Got too many fears and they closed the gaze. I meditate, I don't pray. One day I'm gonna elevate, no crane. Had to separate from those mates. I was always getting waved, they're so fake. See, I'll be covered in flames, me, I'll be running away. Looking for something to come and help me with numbing the pain. Needed the fun to escape, feeding some rum in the blaze. Dealing with nothing but hate, but that's back on the path that I won't tread. Me, I'm back at my gas, getting slow head. That's just process, but I show no stress. So I gotta teach these.
From the studio to the stadium, your basic levels I'm raising them. I draw knowledge to expand the cranium. Free your mind, bruv, never enslaving them. No games, I don't play with them. I make a soundboard sweat gymnasium. Under the radar, subterranean. Bars hit hard like a 4 titanium. From the to the bleachers, install the truth in the mouth of the teachers. Elevate the youth from Babylon's reaches. Part of disfiguring features, purge illiterate creatures. From the earth to the love increases urge. All illiterate leaders learn my word, give birth to the speakers. Dangerous statements. Third degree birds and hospital patients. Increased engagement, fast speaker procedure replacements. Unleashing a verbal wordplay, leave them seething, gasping, barely breathing, fasting, no more eating, no more 8-bar repeating.
I'm a dreamer, mind is corrupt like Beamer. I need her, but not more than weed from my dealer on Visa. I got goals that are far like a streamer, and I need you to perceive life deeper. Cause your teacher didn't want to teach her, they just want peace for some peace like a preacher. On a feature, man, I'll go deeper, but I want peace for my heat like a meter. More bad habits than shirts, so I'm charging them cash for a verse. Man, I always bitch like I'm sat with a bird. Even if I was rich, I would rub up my worth, that's a new rotation. Me, I stay put, I don't lose no patience. Love in my heart, but I do know Satan. And trusting is hard, but I choose no hating. Nah.
This is more than lyrics, practical magics or quantum physics. Fasting and bargains with evil spirits who acquiesce to appease my critics. Infinite essence can't be diminished when the fear inside your heart is distinguished.
Yes.
Spellcast Enochian English. Are you LL, the unlimited linguist? Yes. Check Sumerian King's List, Nephilim ethics of Aryan princes, skeptical methods of Aryan. Yo, who mix plants in the kitchen tied to a stake against their wishes. Kerosene pitches, burnt to a crisp, no word from a witness. Time by the neck and then dump them in ditches. Whoa, suppressing our knowledge of source. Perplexed by a powerful force to alter the course. Yo, are these archontic laws? Well, I'm here to revive what they hidden and I keep it alive. I'll make sure the sun, moon and the stars and the planets collide when I vocalize.
I never weighed an 8 stone 2. Only at raw when you make those tunes. Yo. I was not expecting that, bro. Let me go again. Check.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's live. This is live. We're live in the booth. It's comprehending double that rise above.
I never weighed more than 8 stone 2. You only at raw when you make those tunes. I was panicking before, but you fake those views. Now I'm paddling to shore. I don't rate no cruise. I was handling my business. I know this ain't no get rich quick shit, so I gotta stick with this. If it means there's no rest for the wicked, this kid sitting on a chest full of big hits. So I gotta show them what it is. I know I'm proper with the pen, it's a gift. So I'm a helicopter, I'm ascending with this, representing the bits and the ending is sick. Saw that through my third eye, heard I took your girl for a word, might end up in a worse fight, but I ain't got no yo.
To this phenomenon, a clear sickness as it's coming on, that's their business. So I carry on, I'm beating my fist on the walls of Babylon. And it's vicious if you're a vagabond. In the British Isles, it's not Avalon. The ambitious escape to the Amazon, life is malicious when you climb the echelon.
Yeah.
We gotta break them chains, beat personal guests and make them gains. It's the hurtful mess. So abstain from eternal threats and a long campaign. Yo, and I won't refrain. Not stress and I won't refrain. That's right, I gotta maintain on a mobile flex with no disdain, cause we're up against an immovable object, placing bets on illusional odds set. And it's true from the onset, killing you slow is the usual project. We're still thriving despite the drawbacks. Ill writing, designing fallbacks. That's life, gotta ride it raw back. The mind's climbing, not wiping the floor mat. I'm creasing cogs inside the Leviathan, keeping watch on the eyes conspiring. Catch wind and sound of the siren, flames with the flames of the expiring, not expanding. Inquiring to gain understanding. The fall from the top, it pulls a crash landing. Comprehend.
Yeah. I fully missed the drop. Check.
Bartenders in the house.
Shout to big dog. Yo. Rappers start acting your age, you were not 6. Sitting there chilling all day on your coccyx. Moving like time, don't change, get your watch fixed. When I write rhymes, they're insane cause I lost it. Wait, mine's all over the place like I dropped it. But I'm always kind to my mates cause they're not pricks. You're the kind of guy to be fake when you're not rich. A year ago I started moving loose, chasing too many snacks like I'm Scooby-Doo. Used to make old school tracks that were Looney Tunes. I was taking it back like it's new but used. You're clueless dude, always caring more about the views and truth. I'm not the kind of guy to abuse the booth. And if I told one lie I'd probably use the news. But that's news to you. Always trying to stir the beast, your bird's a cow. When she's trying to talk to me I turn her down. I'm giving her that 3rd degree but heard her out. I never had the verse the sweet, that's word to cow. You can go and ask him. That's my bro and always has been. Live with so much pain that I really need an aspirin. Married to the game but you know we never had rings.
Oi, fuck your lateral flow.
Yeah.
Come with the multi-dimensional lyrical blow. Straight to the dome, any covert weasel, let it be known.
Jeez.
Rise above your parasite force. You could come with a tank or a horse. You could drive at me at 33 miles per hour in Bill Gates' Porsche. You would get burnt and torched. Judgment Day, natural law. Lil Schwab and your global calls, I will put your plans on a total pause. We remain tougher than leather. Do your worst, I recatalyze better. Don't survive at the end of your tether, just thrive in the greatest apocalypse ever. Study the timeless hypothesis, they're better in the greatest apocalypse. Some pilgrimage to where a prophet lives, but a polymath place where the knowledge is. The same place where the demons and gods exist. I tread the path of the syncretist. Since I was taught the synthesis, now I feel powerful like I was made for this.
Yeah. Now he's feeling powerful. He was made for this. Yo, check. When I'm standing by the mic, it's all skill. I've never been the type of guy that lies through. Like if I get inside your vibe, you might kill. Didn't really want to die tonight, that's life still. Never on a gang one, but you know I'm going in like a tampon. Used to moan cause I'm wasn't mad strong, but I'm on the phone, I'm the king with my tracks on. Yeah, keep telling me which show to watch. I watch porn all day trying to grow my cock. I keep thinking that all hope is lost, so I pay attention but don't know the cost. Nah, I used to be friends with these guys. Now I know there is no end to the lies. Pretended the nice with the end to my side, but you can't hide from my mind sensing your vibes. He keeps saying they ain't no fools, rapping about pushing them keys, no Pro Tools. He posts it all over his socials and make sure he says it when making his vocals. Yeah, then police get the phone call, run up in his flat, now he's trying to act so cool. Feds keep searching the back, feeling hopeful, pulling out a bag full of crack, call it homeschool. Why?
Stop, wait, recapitulate, elucidate will I paint this picture, mate? Co-creators, don't imitate the best in the crater, they couldn't replicate. So I meditate, train and educate new recruits who don't hesitate to ID, track and eliminate any target the general delegate. Stop, wait, recapitulate, God fed shed last, I love what you're doing, mate. I said shut up, Rim, you're the magistrate. I got to congratulate, stop, wait, recapitulate, keep going, please elaborate. Cause you're on to a winner, mate. I need more rabbit and veg on my dinner plate. In this binary, one more I add. 3-point energy flow as a triad. This trivium is not trivial, it's fundamental, sacred material. Occult, physical, yogic mudras. Midnight visuals in Arctic tundras. In a realm full of signs and wonders. Hungry predators, ravenous hunters.
Life's dreary, risky, stepping through waves that's clearly whiskey. Cause a lot of us drink to escape, I just had one sip and I think that I'm great. But they say a drunk mind is a sober heart, so I guess it's about time that I showed them hard. Cats better get in line like it's Noah's Ark, and I charge for my rhymes cause I know it's art. Yeah, cause I know it's art, and I charge for my rhymes cause it's meant. I meditate, I don't pray, one day I'm gonna elevate, no crane. Had to separate from those mates, I was always getting waved, they're so fake. See, I'll be covered in flames, me, I'll be running away. Looking for something to come and help me with knowing the pain. Need the flood to escape, feeding some rubbing the blaze. Dealing with nothing but hate, so that's back on a path that I won't tread. Me, I'm back at my gaff getting slow head. That's a process, but I show no stress. So I gotta teach these hoes so they know best.
Yo, I was looking for the shaman to learn knowledge, to get training. I got questions, need explaining. Who manifests these thoughts for you making it talk for days but no words were spoken?
Yeah.
Third eye's wide open, my 7 chakras awoken. Then the Babylon spell got broken. Come to this jungle, now I'm the shaman. Draw for the power of thunder like Raiden. It's no Mortal Kombat, I won't draw for swords, I'm not on that. Why? The vibration's high. Them not test day and I sneeze in the Buddha and Rastafari. When I chat to the prophet, he tell no lie.
I'm back like vertebrae. I've been putting in work for days, I deserve a break. But you man are spreading this. Yeah, I'm back like vertebrae. Yo, check this.
Reload that shit, Magics. Pull that shit up.
I was
Somebody
about to
give us
come on
some
the
flames.
drop.
Someone
Yeah.
give us some flames. We got Comprehend live in the studio. We got
Hey, come
Magics
on,
on the
brother.
buttons.
Let's fucking chill this, man.
We're setting new levels tonight. This is Comprehend Double L. It's Rise Above.
We ain't playing. Check, none of this was
Someone
rehearsed,
bring me another
FYI.
cider from the fridge, please.
I'm back like vertebrae. I've been putting in work for days, I deserve a break. You man are spreading hate, but there's levels to this like a wedding cake. And I ain't never seen your vision, the way that you speak on women. Treat them grim, then beat them venom. Need to see some peace and wisdom, but that's just the way that you go. I've got the craziest show, typing my name in your phone. If you see me live, then your brain will explode. Yeah. it's me you address as a neat, but I still use my chest when I speak. Yeah, and you ain't impressing to me with that gold on your chest or your teeth. Nah, stop flexing, cause your rocks are just not interesting. That was a house you did not invest in, wasting all of your pounds on dead things like shoes, jeans, clothes. Really, do you need those? Clearly your views been broke. You're like, weirdly, this dude seems woke. Bad appetite. If you need dough, I'll probably have a guy. I stay lifted up like a dragonfly and don't give a fuck like some bad advice. When I rap, you escape from a numbshell, cause my bars hold weight like dumbbells. I don't munch well, so look unwell, and I got a small frame like a thumbnail.
Yeah,
and I got a small frame like a thumbnail.
You caught me off guard there, you little motherfucker. Thank you very much, Bartender. Yo,
I got a small frame like a thumbnail.
Let me tell you about our agenda. You can hear magic's more than 33 hexes. I re-educate with 33 lectures. They want to divide us in 33 sectors. No way. Yo, we won't allow the reset, no. Not in a million years. I've shed a million tears cause they promoted a million fears. I trust my reptilian senses and my mammalian brain. Combating the Schwabian forces. I'm bringing them ultimate pain codes. I'm an agent of the awakening, the transcendental 5D changeling. When I manifest now, right now 3D needs straightening. I remember my past life and 5,000 before it. I've battled these demons a million times, so I'm coming on a settle this score tip. What? I'm a worthy adversary. In fact, they fear me. Every time I reincarnate on Earth, their darkness can't come near me.
Hey, you know who I be. I've been taking mad flights staring at the sea. I'm getting her baptized, giving her the D, and it's really hard to chat like tripping off a E. You know that clearly I don't give a F, so I called up my boy to come sort me a G. I hollered at H cause he knows that I'm stressed. He said come for a J, I replied with a K. I ain't taking that L's till I get me a M, and I'm copping on O's just to save me the P. I might buy a Q, I guess who really knows. And the girls say R when we meet. I ain't Superman, I don't carry no S, but you're welcome around mine for some tea. I know about you, so please show me those legs and come open them up like a V. Nothing but W since my ex and these people, that's why it's dead. I say that's time that I could have used to write bars while I'm buying Zeds. That's the alphabet and one strong end. If you like this, like, share, comment. I'll be back with more for your boots. Red pill, blue pill, that's Morpheus views. Like,
please. Don't feed the parasite. Also come to the creed of the acolyte. False doctrine, gorge of the appetite. I don't gorgonite. Pre-Adamites, synergize and creep like Arafite. Yo, creep like Arafite. 4 horsemen shoot at saddle height from a 5G starting satellite. Rise above, speaker manifest. A cold patchwork uniform alphabet. Yo, move to battlements, towers and parapets if it's your catalyst. Yo, no mantras, crystals, or amulets will guard your heart from trials, contaminants. This is rise above. Cause extinguish fear when we generate love. Extinguish fear when we generate war. Extinguish fear when we generate love. Yo, my people, they can't get enough. Extinguish fear when we generate love. Cause a single candle lights up the darkness. That is the power that we all harness. Hold up your hand if you're Amish.
Thoughts in my head with this feeling of boredom and dread. I feel sure that I'm dead. In the morning I'm drawn to my bed where I'm haunted and scorned by regret and a portion of debt. But I don't need the cash, I just need some goals like a FIFA match. I don't see no light, need to thief a match. But I guess my life is as deep as that. Wait, I was 20 with plenty of energy. Next thing I know I was empty in therapy, hoping to better me. I was bullied through primary and secondary. Now that I'm older I do what I gotta do. It's not your life, so why should it bother you? You ain't got a clue what I'm going through. Now say night night, nice knowing you. Yeah, fighting anxiety, fighting depression. Scared cause your mind is a weapon. Not liking sobriety, hiding suppression, hoping you find till your lesson. Yeah, I've been there and I've done that. Did it seem fair when it come back? You need to share or you're done, lad. Don't keep it there and become sad.
Educated, nice and articulate. I'm well stated, I'm quite particular. But if I want to turn it up, yo, my bars hit hard like a barbitumen. Knockout, pure petulance, shock out, show your restlessness. Every single word and a syllable, that's my final will and a testament. Let me manifest sacred manuscripts. No hatred if you can't handle it. White flag, pretend to surrender. Report defenders into the center. Double L's the realness defender. Metaphor syllables, I'm the assembler. I spit bars that MCs remember. The MCs remember. It's Double L, you've heard of him. I flame gorilla soundboy like Burger King. Any MC steps to me with a death switch, you best believe I might murder him. I strike you with a mic. What? I'm a lyricist, not a street fighter. You wanna see some action? Watch me make the girls at the front go hyper.
I'm on the culture roll, cause I know she can float my boat. Sitting here with the poet I wrote, like, if you don't like the shit that I got though, I don't really care, cause I know that I'm hot bro. If you don't like this shit, then you ain't got forgot flow. Yo, I'm making this up on the spot, cause I didn't expect us to rhyme for this long. So I'm sitting here in this thong. Nobody can see this cause it's under the camera. I'm a genius, like, go check me out on Insta. If you don't like the way that I windsor, then I don't care, cause I'm coming too posh like I was grown up in Windsor. Yeah.
Yes. All right, now we're in the twilight zone.
We're in the twilight zone.
He's exhausted the
I've
10-16s.
exhausted my 10-16s that I prepared for this.
Now I'm going to take you into the deep end. All right, listen. Okay. Oi. Hold on while I draw for the force. Like a Jedi, rebel Star Wars. And then slay metaphors while fools just fade down foes in a length draw. Springing out flows in a lyrical war. But that's old, quick draw McGraw. Now fuck that, back to the force. It's the power that binds it together, of course. It's why the massive wave together in horse. Feed off the energy source. A crowd of people move to the music and sing. That emits an aura beyond what you think. The body is a vehicle, more than flesh. Don't be afraid to pass an angst test. Life is another part of death. Death. Yes, and we're in the twilight zone now. Big up Magic's on the selection. Big up to everyone tuned in.
People, drop a love heart if you want me and Double L to do a tune together. Drop a fucking love heart. Go on. If you want to do a tune together.
Let us know. I think we just set some trends there.
I think we did set some trends there, bro. That was fire.
I cannot wait to listen back to that and do some edits,
Me
mate.
too. I'll probably touch myself over that. That was fire.
It sounds nice in this booth. I told you, didn't I?
Yeah, the setup is dang. It's dang. It's nice to get wavy to as well. I feel like I'm on like Aidan Ross's podcast. You won't know my man is a sheep, but you get me.
I even forgot to put the old time-lapse camera on. Big up Bartender in the zone.
Oi, the fact your name is Bartender and you just bartended me, bro. Yeah, you did.
He remembers the Bartender from Equinox, right?
I don't remember a lot from Equinox. It was a sick weekend. Good to meet you lot. Thank you for having me. I'm gonna
You go and take a break. You've been
I'm
awesome.
gonna go take a break. But yo, you lot are sick. Make sure you go follow me at Comprehend. Big love to Double L for having me. Shout out the Rise Above team. Shout out Magic's on the decks, shelling it as usual.
Yes,
love,
massive shout to Comprehend.
You dirty bastard.
Gosh.
Every positive movement, every conversation, every connection, every seed you plant, ripple. Don't let anyone ever tell you that one person can't make a change. Bullshit.
On the dawn of a harvest sun, I'll be speaking the truth in the sharpest tongue. Feast on a rabbit, served with a garnished lunch. We got the hardest puns. Mind master, trust your ability. NPC is an IQ deficiency. They're living in mental captivity. I'll never submit to these bloodline dynasties. On the dawn of a harvest, crops are sown to trade corn with the farmers. Sometimes I want out of this nightmare society, like I was born with the Amish. I've got the formula mastered, claiming our power, there's more to be harnessed. I'm no ordinary artist, try wage war, I'll be forming the armies. EQRA-NOX, that's Equinox. Our essence is infinite, not confined to meat-suits or Tesla bots. On the night of a harvest moon, on the dawn of a harvest song, we're telling them welcome to the Equinox. Welcome to the Equinox.
On the night of a harvest moon, I take flight to the farthest tomb. I meditate in the darkest room by the candlelight until the spark exhumes. On the night of a harvest, I see a silhouette hunter hold up a carcass. Any heartbeat's a target, and blood trails the ground like red carpet. On the night of a harvest moon, so sacred, silk on an ancient loom. Hooded robes in ritual rooms, pray all night from yesterday's noon. On the night of a harvest, farmers emerge and they set up a market. It's all business regardless, where your loot is bought and sold and bartered.
EQRA-NOX, that's Equinox. Our essence is infinite, not confined to meat-suits or Tesla bots. On the night of a harvest moon, on the dawn of a harvest song, we're telling them welcome to the Equinox. Welcome to the Equinox. On the dawn we glance to the east. We ain't scared of the mark of the beast. Performing sacred rituals, nobody but a shaman and me. If they wanna take me out, they better come with at least 33 Schwabi and fleet. Cause I won't go quietly, they're gonna have to do more to silence me. That's the irony, lost in this messed up society. They wanna force their views on our offspring, teaching our children that gender's non-binary. This is social engineering to try fulfill transhuman agenda. Al Gore better come prepared, cause I ain't in the mood to be censored. EQRA-NOX, that's Equinox. Our essence is infinite, not confined to meat-suits or Tesla bots. On the night of a harvest moon, on the dawn of a harvest song, we're telling them welcome to the Equinox. Welcome to the Equinox.
I'm a freelance quantum gardener with a homemade combine harvester. So when I see your crops wilting, I got the organic rod that will harden them. This realm rotates in cycles in counter-rotational Solomon spirals. Masons build towers like Eiffel and vortex points to drain your vital. Simulacrums appear cyclical, toroidal electro-spiritual. The holosphere projects physical, the manifestational synergy's mythical. We got problems, parasitical, inside this torus field is critical. Henceforth mankind is pitiful, rise and shine, please explain.
I saw this one on the left.
On the left, I mean, this
Saw
is
the video. Yeah.
I mean, this isn't necessarily clown world. This is sort of like a moment of like sanity.
Yeah, somebody
Within
had
the
some clarity here.
Yeah, a moment of clarity in the clownverse, right? So yeah, okay. So the new what's the word? The new manifestation of the Soviet Union's reach out into your butthole is this 15-minute city. This is how Klaus is going to penetrate your cabinet this time. It's going to
pen you off,
make a little cabinet of your own. So people have been cutting down these cameras apparently that find people that break the Schwabian rules of the 15-minute city. I also saw something this week which was very reassuring. There were 50,000 fines from these Schwab cameras in Birmingham that got overturned. Not £50,000 worth.
Oh no, I saw that because
50,000 actual fines. They said
they
that
weren't
people,
recognised.
No, people said they refused.
Yeah,
so it's the power of saying no.
just say no, guys.
That's the thing. We said it time and time again. Clown world, your participation, your acquiescence to clown world is fully consensual.
If enough people said no, then there would be no COVID union.
No, it's only held up by the will of peasants. That's
a meme right there.
Thank you very much. The Soviet Union is only held up by the memes of peasants, by the will of peasants.
Anti-COVID, can you meme that?
Get to work.
Some of our members, Johnny Fogg, if you're tuned in, let's get memeing, guys.
And obviously on the right here, we've got like a very true meme. Breaking: scientists warn that the Earth could run out of conspiracy theories by 2025 if they keep coming true at the current rate. For once, an accurate computer model that comes out from the basically from the Soviet Union.
One for you better know that I'm a king. Kill the indigenous and made it all prisoners, and that's the real reason I do my thing. Like feed the matrix, feed the matrix. Stand up, no, I see in the matrix. You gotta watch what you eat in the matrix. Can't touch process me in the matrix. Life ain't fair in the matrix. Drink booze if you're there in the matrix. You gotta learn self-care in the matrix. Who's gonna need Tupperware?
Too many thoughts in my head with this feeling of boredom and dread. I feel sure that I'm dead in the morning. I'm drawn to a bed where I'm pointed and squatting back. Yo, I don't need the cash, I just need some goals like a FIFA match. I don't see no light, need to FIFA match, but I guess my life isn't deep as that way. I was 20 with plenty of energy, next thing I know I was empty in therapy, hoping to better me. I was fully through primary and secondary. Now that I'm older, I do what I gotta do. It's not your life, so why should it bother you? You ain't got a clue what I'm going through. Now say no.
Yo, break the teeth with the ungodly. Hit him in the cheek with the truth, there'll be no apology. Babylon can't swallow me, seizing the dirt man, kill the economy. Walk beside me, don't follow me. If you want herbs, then holler me. Yeah, speak true words, but I don't need a holiday. Electrons under my feet like wallabies. Tribute the nation, destroy the wicked. Meditate till I don't know who Chris is. Kidnap the fishermen, save all the fishes. Bless the whole world with alkaline dishes. Grant God's wishes and discipline frees us. Like the book, but I don't beg Jesus. Think less and let the heart lead us. Does the supermarket really feed us? Really?
Met this guy last night on stage. Trust me, I got way too waved. I was sitting there thinking, yo, I was inside of the place. He gave me these pills. I was like, yo, fuck it, you don't live twice, my mate. So I took fucking one pill of them and I was like,
hey. Pull off the mic, start fasting. People are eating junk food, that's self-harming. Some drink sour sop tea, that's calming. The Friday night freak show was alarming. The living in the bed, the devil seems so charming. Push up the land into the quicksand, getting far by the farmers. Keep on. Yo, fuck a TV. I don't want to fill forms in, nah, that's boring. I'm tired of warring. Herbs and 1 meal a day, I'm getting more thin. Preach peace, cause of the wars they're causing. A lot of people in the game all gone lame. Talking that climate change conforming. The beast is bringing new laws in, taking the piss like the dip under my foreskin.
I've been here, I've been there. Trust me, but I know that I don't give a stare. I've been trying to get this tan on my face, but I know that this is this rare. He's sitting here inside of the forest, got no signs, it's not obvious. He's got his fucking feet out. Yeah. We should have done the same, but trust me, man, I come for fame. I've been doing whatever I need, but I'm done the claim. I've been fucking getting these potatoes inside of my veins. Right there. Yo, I know that Inspector Vez needs this shit. Trust me, we woke up from a hard night. Trust me, man, I need this.
Come to your party, empty headlight, ramming on my harshy. I'm pulling out parsley, rolling with the electric army. Babylon standing the whole world bar me. Don't want Gucci, don't want Versace, man, I gotta go deep, get to Samadhi. Meditate every day and do Pilates, so don't offer me K on your car keys. I don't need a watch, I'm the watcher. Don't drink coffee in Costa. Nature's right here, I never lost her, so you won't see me flipping on a Foster. And I don't need a watch, man, I'm watching. Got powers like Austin. God's right here, I never lost him. Merge winner one, I don't care what it's costing.
I'm not even joking. Police try to put you behind the bars more time than a rapist stealing herbs. Locked up G.O.P. got a P up, then the cops got lost. What's the cost of poor young life behind the bars, and it's got to stop. Keep on grinding, leave that violence, preach that silence, preach that license. Let's be real. How did I violate? How am I violent? Protest, that's alright, and no, you can't take it away. I'm pissing, they ask me why. FEDP, IGP, IGP, ULLY. Not all cops are bad, but still when I see the Fed, I'ma leg it like I'm Usain, lad. I'm not even joking. There's good, there's evil, there's worse than we the people. Clear line between us and them. They're trying to divide. You and I don't even get no slice of the pie, not even a vital portion. Unless you work all day and night, extortion. Fight this fight, my fists up high, cause too many people losing their rights. Fight this fight, my fists up high. Too many people are losing their rights. Fight this fight, my fists up high. Too many people are losing their rights.
Let's start. Keep it going, keep it going.
As you know, guys, we like to link up with like-minded content creators, and these guys from the Amish Inquisition are exactly that. Let's get them on the screen right now. Welcome, Amish Inquisitors. How you doing?
Evening, peasants.
Evening. Right, guys, can you introduce yourselves to my audience, please, if they're not familiar with you two?
I'm Phil. Oh,
I'm on the other mic.
I left your mic down, didn't I?
Yeah, on purpose. That normally happens during the podcast as well.
Just chill out and have your Bud Light. We're all set. We've got our Bud Lights here.
You're actually drinking Bud Lights?
Practically giving these away now, you know. Yeah. What's going on? It's like...
Yeah, it's true. I've seen it. They're giving them away. They can't get rid of them. So, guys, welcome to the show. Thank you very much. Is it nice?
Oh, no.
Bud Light's fucking gross, man, honestly.
No.
Budweiser is a bad enough on its own. It's like, let alone taking any of the goodness out of it.
Yeah, it gets a doom bar.
Oh, right.
That's a cool bag.
Yeah.
So go on, but
sorry, we're ruining stuff already.
No. We're off to a flying start. That's what I like.
The wheels are coming up already.
That's a lovely little hee.
It's time to big up the man Dems. Yo.
Right.
Okay.
3 hours.
So you guys, correct me if I'm wrong. You guys have got a Queef Master Pro, haven't you?
Oh yes.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Oh, right. Have you been? You've copied that off Bro Sanchez. He's got that button, haven't you?
Oh, what's that?
Oh, you got the whistle as well.
No, that was me. That was me.
Was that yours? Right. That's right. Okay. I can't tell.
I was returning fire.
Are we having a queef off?
Are you retarded?
Oh no! You've got buttons are better than ours.
Oh, mate, this is brilliant.
Can we up our game, please, Andy?
Well, we are having a meeting. So basically, on Sunday, tomorrow. I'm coming around the studio. Me and Lance are good. We've got a list of jobs to get through, and maybe we should upgrade our.
We need to upgrade our intro.
Our queef sounds.
Yeah. No.
You have stolen my childhood.
I'm feared in every girls' school in this country.
I'm one of the lucky ones.
Okay, enough queef mastering. How dare you? Guys, how long have you been loyal to the foil? How long have you guys been professional weirdos like us?
I mean, I think it goes beyond the podcast, doesn't it, really? For the podcast, it's been going about, is it 5 years or 6 years now?
It'll be 6 in August.
6 years, yeah. I mean, like the first 100 episodes were just the three of us. This is 2/3 of the Amish Inquisition. Ben isn't here tonight. He's on a mission to Alderaan normally, isn't he?
A diplomatic mission to Alderaan.
He is,
in a caravan. He's in the caravan of love.
He is.
Sounds like fun.
He's a weirdo.
But the first 100 episodes were us just chatting in half a garage.
Yeah.
We now have a studio in half a garage.
As far as like tinfoil hat wearing tendencies, I think it probably goes back to what's that movie? That Zeitgeist movie that came out.
Same as me, man.
Well,
do you know what year you watched that?
I think I could probably work out because I think I was listening to Joe Rogan at the time, and the director Peter Joseph appeared on the Joe Rogan Experience, and so I'm thinking that's probably how I heard about it, and that's when I watched the movie. So it could have been, I don't know, it could have been 2006, 2008. I don't know. I don't know.
And what happened when you watched it? What was the part of Zeitgeist that most smashed your rabbit hole in?
Oh man, where do you start? I mean,
what stretched it the most?
It's probably the 9/11 stuff, to be honest. There was a lot of theology in it, wasn't there? And he deconstructed Christianity heavily and compared it to Mithraism and other things, and
all the different other sort of like saviors.
They killed a lot of birds with one stone in that ritual.
Mate, it was a machine gun, red pill attack, proper.
Yeah, but it was the 9/11 stuff that sort of got me. And then I think I found Loose Change after that. And once that's normal progression. Yeah, like guys, Loose Change. Yeah. Simple like
that. Put it on, never take it off.
Then you move on to your David Icke and your.
Honestly, I've never got into David Icke. I've not read any of his stuff.
Have you not?
No.
Oh man, you've got what?
I'm joking.
You've got a lot to catch up on, my man.
It's funny you should mention David Icke. Right, I'm just going to digress slightly. At the event that we recently put on, I had someone come up to me, and I'm just going to show you this that they gave me. Right. I don't know if you've ever seen this image. It's a copy. It's like a picture of make it big. It's a picture of like what is it? The Beatles' Lonely Hearts Band.
Yeah.
But it's got all of what this person who made it, the most famous truthers. Now, obviously in the middle it's got David Icke, but if you look up here, there's me and Andy PG there, right, on it. Now, this guy presented this to me at Equinox. He calls himself Wu-Tang for the Children on Twitter. And the mad thing is, he sent me this picture as well. Now, he sent it to David Icke. So King David has a picture of you and me on his wall.
That's awesome.
And I've obviously got a
That's a fucking claim to fame there.
I only actually thought about this the other day. And obviously, you know, guys, we joke. I know David Icke's not everyone's cup of tea, but I always joke calling him King David because, like, whatever you think of him, he did get quite a lot of stuff right, in my opinion. I don't know. What do you reckon?
Are you going to get him on show or what?
Well,
we're mere peasants to somebody with higher stature as David Icke.
Funnily enough, right?
We may share a meme.
My Serco speech was on his website, on his Facebook page.
That's right.
So I remember. My video. I'd love to get David on the show.
He doesn't actually live far from us, to be honest.
Yeah, we've talked about
it. We said just knock him. Yeah.
Someone said like they know what fish and chip shop he goes to.
Yeah, because we sent him a Christmas card, didn't we?
Yeah. We've
got somebody basically on the Isle of Wight where David Icke lives who knows where he lives, and we sent them a Christmas card to put through his door. And it was like, what was it? It had it was the Star of David, wasn't it? And it had his face in it.
Yeah. But there was all us like in a nativity scene, and he must have thought, just why have I got a Christmas card with all these weirdos
there was white rabbits in the manger.
Oh, yeah.
You put some crypto shekels in it as well.
Yeah, here's some subscription. So you put on your tinfoil hat without bowing down to King David.
Yeah, no, it's just I don't know if it's a hangover from all the sort of ridicule that he got in our childhood. Do you know? Because when was the Wogan interview? I want to say it was
1991.
Yeah, right.
In his shell suit.
Guys, Phil, I remember watching the Wogan interview when it was actually first on TV. Not that like when they showed it as it was funny. Like when he actually first went on there.
You've seen King David live, haven't you? More than once.
3 times.
Yeah.
I shook his hand.
Yeah, I know. You said, yeah.
Mate, his fingers are so long, they wrap around your entire hand. You know, he's got those really long arthritis fingers.
Claws.
And he goes like that. His fingers wrapped right around my whole hand. It was like a bit like a lizard or something.
Well, it's not a Nephilim, is it?
I don't know.
Now he's the fucking reptile.
So King Reptile, King David with a picture of Andy PG and double L on his wall. What are you talking about?
That's phenomenal.
It's mental,
I read a
isn't
report. 33 million people in Britain are mentally ill. No, they're not.
Piers Morgan with Transformers. Don't get much better. Right, what are we talking about? Your journey to being loyal to the foil. Right? So you were just talking about stuff on the podcast. When did Amish Inquisition go down the rabbit hole then? What was the catalyst to make that happen?
Do you mean like why did we start doing it?
Well, you said that when you first started doing it, you were just chatting. Were you always chatting about this stuff?
No,
right.
we would. It was more that I think we didn't have guests, did we? That was what it was.
No, like the first 100 episodes, it was just the three of us, and it was just bullshit, wasn't it? Shit talk.
Yeah, I mean, like
ball busting. And
I think some real weirdos actually go back to the beginning and watch it and listen to it from the beginning again, basically.
Don't call them weirdos.
Well, no, they know what they are. So
we call them peasants, mate. Don't worry about it.
Exactly. Yeah.
We're all peasants.
Mate, everyone's a peasant under the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we just used to sort of chat, really, and it was more of a social thing, really. What age will we have been? About 34, something like that, when we started.
Yeah,
we'd all started having kids and getting married and settled down, and it was an excuse to get together because it's like when you're young and you're in your 20s and you're constantly at the pub and having nights out and stuff, and that sort of fizzles away, doesn't it? Once you settle down and have kids and whatnot. So it's more of a social thing to start with. It's a weekly ball busting exercise. And we thought, well, we might as well record it because I've been in bands all my life, so I already had like an 8-track and microphones and shit.
Yep, good start.
And then I think it was around about the first guest I think we didn't know, who like wasn't a mate, was Peter Jones, the orgone guy. Have you done any shows on orgonomy and Wilhelm Reich?
An ex-team member actually did a talk on it. Lee from Inner Guardians. He did a whole thing about the organ machine. He taught us about Wilhelm Reich. Because I said to him when I've heard the name and I knew something about the guy, I just assumed he was like a real bad Nazi. Because the name like Reich, do you know what I mean? I thought he was like Mengele or someone.
Reich the Third.
Right, yeah, Wilhelm Reich the Third from Auschwitz. But like, when we heard about the organ energy and the organ box for healing.
The accumulator.
Yeah. So our viewership is familiar with that concept. Yeah.
Yeah, he was a psychoanalyst of great repute, wasn't he? Sort of contemporary of Carl Jung.
Yeah, and then he got into tinfoil, didn't he?
He got into the foil, started making cloudbusters and organ manipulators.
Yeah. And then is it the AMA? Is that what they're called? The American Medical Association?
The FDA.
The FDA.
The FDA came down on him. Yeah. And he's one of the only, he may be the only person in America who's had his books burned. The FDA burned his books. And what's it? The book on fascism.
That's proper Nazi style, isn't it? Burning books.
Yeah, that's what the Nazis do, isn't it? But no, it's okay to burn Nazi books.
Yeah.
Is he a Nazi? Quick, burn him. Yeah.
I think it was in the 50s. So
I think the fucking pot calling the kettle black, isn't it?
Operation Paperclip burning piles of Nazi books. Yeah.
But I think it was like McCarthyism, the McCarthy trials, all that kind of stuff, the witch hunts that went on around that time. So he was part of that, basically. Anything that was a little bit woo.
Was he literally a communist?
Because I'm literally a communist.
I mean, he came from Europe, didn't he? He wasn't European?
I guess he was German, was he? Was he German or Austrian?
I don't know. You would
all the best Germans are Austrian, aren't they?
No.
Not that one.
Careful now, careful.
God, that's going to offend someone.
Steady.
We're talking about Sigmund Freud, don't we?
Oh, gosh, yeah.
I bet he's Austrian too.
So he was a base Sigma Chad.
Based Sigma Chad.
But yeah, he got
Phil is slick with those buttons.
This is a queef off.
And he got imprisoned because he was using these organ accumulators. You have to keep reminding me that we're on YouTube because we just end up chatting and bullshitting and forget that we're
it's
on.
Fine as long as you don't say C or V word. It's fine.
Yes, because of the old M&Ms and whatnot.
Yeah,
but I think the American Medical Association came into play because he was selling certain products and claiming certain results that these products would have for people's health and certain diseases like the Big C.
So he could have been like the precursor for the whole situation now, where basically it's super duper highly illegal to claim that you can cure the Big C. It's pretty much one of the only sort of claims that can like land you in jail, isn't it? Really,
and has done multiple times.
Yeah, loads of people are in jail for claiming they can get rid of
in multiple geographical locations as well.
Yeah.
It may also play into this era. I don't know if it was this era or earlier where allopathic medicine became the standard and the other kind of medicines like chiropractic and...
Who was talking about that? Who did we have on this week?
What? last week.
This week?
Michael Laflamme.
He was talking about that, wasn't he? That's why it's in my mind.
Right.
As part of that guy, Casey.
Edgar Casey, right, yeah.
Oh, wow, that's a cool subject, is Edgar Casey, man.
Right, yeah. And yeah, so he might have died, I want to say in the 40s, late 40s maybe.
Something like that, yeah.
So it's probably the same sort of era, contemporaneous, yeah. But yeah, I forgot how we got onto that. But basically, out of nowhere, I think it was you, Matt, you found this guy, Peter Jones, and he, as it turned out, was like the UK's lead #1 most renowned researcher into orgonomy. And he lives in our town down the road.
Yeah, still does.
So he still does. Is he? Because he's ancient, man.
Yeah, he's like in his mid-80s. So when he came on our show, was it early 80s, 81, 80, something like that? And that was about 4 or 5 years ago.
Right. And he's still kicking.
I think so.
Wow, he even beat the Soviet Union.
Wow, yeah. Well, he's got like the UK's largest orgone accumulator.
Yeah, mate.
That's probably why. Maybe something to do with it.
Something to do with it, maybe.
Throw anything at him. He's got the UK's largest orgone accumulator.
Well,
do your worst, peasants.
Maybe the most efficient one. Yeah.
I don't know how big they get. I think they get like the size of this room, don't they?
So are you saying that you interviewed this guy basically because he happened to live like down the road from you?
This is like pre-Soviet Union. No one had heard of Zoom or anything like that. So like all our guests were in person to start with.
Right, okay.
And then obviously when the Soviet Union got going, and that changed the game then, and then we started getting guests on from the United States and stuff. And
I would say reviewing Clown World.
Yes, I would say that's when we got more conspiratorial in our output.
Yeah, I would say so, yeah.
And now it's probably less so. So I think we tend to spend more time doing sort of alternative history and esoterica and occult symbology and stuff like that now, really.
It gets a bit heavy, doesn't it? That's the thing. And
that's the thing. We had 2 at least years of solid Soviet Union week in, week out. Do you remember the news jingle?
Well, yeah, we had the jingle for the news, yeah.
So we started off like every week, like the second half of our shows, we do the news, like deconstructing Clown World, similar to you do.
Yeah.
And we play clips and news art, play media clips and stuff, because I'm really interested in media and how it operates and the messaging that's beamed into people's amygdalas. And so we would take a clip of something wacky that happened that week. So it'd be like Gates of Hell saying that they're magic. Right. And I'd just take that little clip and it would go in the jingle. It's just like a snippet. And then there'd be another clip of Piers Morgan saying, un-Britneyed people should be locked up or whatever. And I was stringing these clips together for this jingle. And it was getting longer and longer and longer.
Wow. Just going to have to warn you about the C word there.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I believe that's the second strike now.
Hovis.
Back in the green room.
We just need a massive button. Just
Yeah. Well, it did, and that jingle basically, towards the end, it got to being 2 minutes long.
Longer. It was 3 minutes, and that was edited.
Right.
You know, it could have been.
Was it 3 minutes 33?
But I bet every time you played it, it was like a joy to behold, wasn't it? Because it's just like an ever evolving.
I mean,
we've got one similar that Lance put together, which took a piece of his soul actually about the. All the shit that's going on with the alphabet mafia and LGBTQ LMPZX movement.
I really like to go in deep with my editing and have it like snappy and stuff. So I had to watch some of these clips.
It's quite something to behold.
Yeah, hundreds. Well, we'll play it in a bit when we have a talk about the news. Yeah, it sounds like us guys have been on a very similar path. You've obviously been doing it for a little bit longer. What episode are you on now, guys?
It'll be 282 on Sunday.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
We're just rookies. This is episode 101.
Don't feel it's bad.
No, to be fair, you've been doing video longer than us, because we only really started streaming video, I think, last February when we got the streaming computer consistently.
So. Okay. I wasn't aware of that. So, from your point of view, what was the difference apart from the obvious when you went visual as well? How was the experience difference for you guys when you were used to just doing the audio and having your sort of like off the cuff chats and stuff?
To be honest with you, me and Ben don't do very much. So I just turn up, look pretty, and make some jokes in the second half. If I have some questions to ask in the first half, then I try my best. But quite often, I'm quite quiet, to be honest with you. If it's something I know a little bit about, then I'll pitch in. But normally it's Phil on point, and then it's all three of us in the second half. Normally,
I've been gradually exposing you to the esoteric realm over the past 6 years.
That's fair to say. Yeah,
I started you off like Slaw.
Oh,
bit of Grey Man Con, something like that.
Well, yeah.
And then we're going into like sigil magic and
so is it, Phil? Is it fair to say that you've been esoterically grooming the other two over the last couple of years?
I wouldn't use that word.
I just did.
When we're going to be talking about
Right here, right now, is where we draw the line.
Unbesmegging leavable. But it's probably accurate. Yeah.
You have been drip feeding the esoterica.
It's so fascinating, though. I mean, how can you not? I've been on this like journey of cutting media and other things out of my life over the last 10 years or so. Whether it's football, sports, media, all the rest of it. And it gives you so much time to look into other stuff. And it's wild. There's so much wild shit out there. And the thing is, most people don't have time to look into this stuff because the time is consumed with, what's that shit you watch? Married at First Sight.
Married at First Sight, yeah.
My wife likes that.
Hey, if you want to live in a happy household, you have to watch at least 17 episodes of Married at First Sight.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Silence.
I'm not going to watch it.
Right, okay.
I'm not going to watch it.
I have a complete boycott of anything that has the word housewife in it. Married, you know those housewives of those programs, Pure Satanism, Housewives of Denver, the Housewives of Colorado.
Oh, what, like the rich?
The Empress actually watches that stuff. She says she watches it ironically so she can speak to her friends about it. I cannot be in the room when that level of Satanism is coming out of the screen. There are certain things on Netflix, there are certain series on there that have got a bit of a lean to the esoteric and some interesting stories that we watch. But yeah, I have to draw the line somewhere, I think.
There's 10% truth in Netflix.
Hey, some of the stuff that's put out in the peasant media, you don't have to be a victim of bread and circuses.
No, not at all.
If you know how it works, I think and you're aware that there's obviously going to be some sort of level of predictive programming there. There's going to be an agenda. There's going to be manufacturing of consent. As long as you start with all those premises, I don't think there's anything wrong with every now and then enjoying something or a narrative or a story from the mainstream media or from Hollywood.
There's not 10% truth in that Cleopatra documentary.
So, what's going on with the Cleopatra documentary? I'm not familiar with this.
Is that a documentary?
I couldn't believe it. Yeah, it's
a
documentary.
No. My wife mentioned this. She said it was absolute BS. It was like blackwashing. It was basically BLM Cleopatra, right?
Yeah, there was a load of fuss like a couple of weeks ago on Twitter because they cast a black actress to play Cleopatra.
I thought she was Greek.
Yeah. But, this is what made me look into it. Because I thought, when I saw the poster for it, and I thought it was going to be like that Viking show that's on Netflix.
So
Vikings.
All right, okay.
It's just like a Game of Thrones style.
Yeah.
I love a bit of Vikings, mate. That's awesome. Yeah,
I've watched that.
Very loosely based on history or whatever. And it turns out it's a documentary.
Okay.
It's like, if you're going to do a documentary, you've got to at least have some form of historical accuracy to it. So it made me look into the background and stuff. And it's Will Smith's wife, Jada Pinkett Smith.
Is the what?
She's exec producer and narrator.
Oh.
And this is her baby, this Cleopatra show.
Right, okay.
Instead, I wanted to do a show about Black African queens, a 2-part miniseries. Why the fuck do you pick Cleopatra then?
Isn't it like some Ethiopian stuff?
I think it's like this kind of stuff is part of the mockery. It's part of the reset and just the careless rewriting of history. It's just to muddy the waters because at the end of the day, why didn't she pick an actual black queen to celebrate from history.
This is why it's so sad. This is why it's so sad. She picks a Ptolemaic Egyptian pharaoh, the last of the Ptolemaic dynasty.
Do you think it could be laziness though? Because obviously there is this big argument about whether the pharaohs were these ginger haired Aryan people, whether they were black. I think the argument is a lot more nuanced. Probably talk about two different things. But to say that Cleopatra, who actually came thousands of years or like 1,500 years after alleged ancient Egypt, who was clearly Greek, to say she was black as well is just preposterous, surely, or at least careless.
It is, but I mean, people argue. They say, well, we don't know who her mother was, for example.
Right.
So she could have been mixed race. The Ptolemies were famous inbreeders. They were marrying the sisters, the nieces, the daughters. They didn't give a shit. It was always in the family. And there's statues. The statues, there's coins, and there's what they call cassios, the embossed sort of thing. So we know what she looked like. There's no controversy there. It was a political act, is what it was, casting a black actress. And the sad thing is, it's like you said, isn't there Ethiopian? If they'd have gone forward 10 years, another decade, have you heard of the Kandake?
No.
I have, yeah.
Have you?
No.
Oh, fuck. Right. So just like 10 years later, so it'd be about in the mid-20s BC, there's a kingdom below Egypt called Kush. I think.
Yeah, I've heard of Kush Empire, yeah.
Yeah, I think the Romans called them the Nubians or often the Ethiopians. Basically, any Africans below Egypt, the Romans pretty much used to call the Ethiopians. Because they were black, like sub-Saharan black people, and they just sort of grouped them all together. They're the Ethiopians, whatever. And about 10 years after Mark Antony and Cleopatra, Augustus is emperor, and he wants to open a trade route between in Yemen, right? Because there's a lot of spice trade that goes through Yemen. These tribes there, and they've got a monopoly over it. Frankincense, myrrh, all this sort of stuff. So he sends the prefect from Egypt, which at this point is a Roman province, because Augustus defeats Antony and Cleopatra, takes over. He sends the prefect from Egypt and a load of legions to Yemen to fight this war, to take over this trade route. And so it leaves Roman Egypt very poorly guarded. So this tribe, the Kushites from south of Egypt, decide to take the opportunity, invade. And they take a load of towns. They take, is it Abydos? No, Aswan. They take, I think, Elephantine. They go up into Roman Egypt and start kicking ass. And they've got to call the prefect back and say, oh, we're getting invaded from the south. Come and sort them out. And they send an army of like 11,000 legions, and they have a big battle. But this Kushite kingdom was led by these people called the Kandake. And it was a matrilineal royal society. So the royal bloodline flowed through the females.
Ooh.
And so often they had these female African queens, and they were warrior queens. And there was one living at this time, I can't remember her name exactly. It's like Amanarius or Amanideus or something. She was blind in one eye. She was like battle-hardened warrior queen, and she's leading this invasion up to the north into Egypt. Roman prefect comes back with a big fucking army of 10,000. There's a big battle, and they defeat the Kushites, send them packing. And it's a bit of to-in and throw-in, and like, how does it end? It ends with like a siege, and this Kandake queen, she writes to the emperor Augustus. Oh, there's a bit before that, right? When they first invade the Kandake and the Kushites, they take these Roman cities in Egypt and they steal a big bronze statue of the emperor Augustus and chop his head off. And this is like a big no-no for the Romans. This is like a serious kick in the arse. It's like, whoa, we can't have this. And this is what causes the backlash. Anyway, there's a bit of two-way throwing and then a bit of a siege. And this Kandake writes to Augustus with a list of demands. And Augustus grants every single one of them. Doesn't want to get involved with it. And a few years ago, maybe in the 1980s and 90s, they found a temple in what was, I think, the capital city of the Kush Empire. And they found the head of the bronze statue under the staircase of the temple. So you think of the symbology of that. These Kushites are walking on the head of the emperor every day up and down the temple steps.
Why the hell didn't she make a documentary or movie about that instead?
This is my point. Like,
that sounds like a Hollywood blockbuster.
Yeah, it's such a fucking own goal. It's like you could have done something really good. You know, you claim to be wanting to empower black females and show black female, queens, whatever. But they pick a great one.
And then it's like a real generic like historical character that everyone learned about at school and no one really cares about anymore. It's like, do you know what I mean?
It's been done a million times.
Yeah. Yeah, very interesting. I think that's just a symptom of clown world, isn't it?
It's fucking retarded.
Yeah.
That pissed me off. It really shouldn't do. But they give all the Romans beards.
Yeah, they didn't have beards, did they?
They didn't. Hadrian brought the beard back.
He did, didn't
in
he?
like 110, 115 AD. Yeah. They were all clean shaven. And they got Mark Antony. He looked scruffy as fuck with a beard that's like 4 weeks old. It's like,
did you watch it?
I was coming down from putting kids to bed.
Here we go.
And the missus had it on.
Oh, right, okay.
And I wanted to read my book, and I was just distracted at how awful it was. And I had to watch it, and it was annoying me because they were getting so much stuff wrong. And sorry, rant over.
Right, historical outrage ran over.